Hi, everyone, and welcome to our rush hour group assignment number 1 on traffic congestion in Phoenix. This is for our SOS 110 class at Arizona State University. In this video, we are talking about the wicked problem of traffic congestion that plagues not only Phoenix, but also any other major city around the world. Our group is comprised of Brady, Robert, Nicholas, and Brian, and we are exploring the wicked problem of traffic congestion in Phoenix. The traffic congestion problem in urban cities has plagued city planners for many decades. Experts agree that traffic congestion is caused by too many people using the same resources at the same time. Solutions to solving traffic congestion in Phoenix or any other metropolitan city have many factors that must be considered. Beyond safety concerns, there are physical limitations, quality of life issues, economic issues, government planning concerns, and individuals' personal preferences that must be weighed when considering the solution. When any solution such as ride sharing maybe or public transportation could cause unpredictable results and have so many facets that need to be considered, the problems are considered wicked. Attempting to address wicked problems requires research on all issues surrounding the problem before implementing any decision.
To understand a proper solution for this problem, we must first understand who the stakeholders are. And the stakeholders for Phoenix traffic congestion range from tourists to residents. You don't have to just be a driver on the street to be impacted or affected in some way, in one manner or another, by traffic. You could be the birds flying and having to deal with the continuous smog, CO2, which is being processed out of vehicles at a constant rate. You could be waiting for somebody to deliver a package. You could be a hospital waiting for a transplant. The stakeholders vary in their vast and their very large scope. Since there is such a large scope of stakeholders for this problem, we must consider each and every one of them. Not everyone will feel the same way about the solution that will be devised, but everybody should be put into consideration when considering the solution.
Hello, my name is Brady Daniel. I'm from Fulton, Maryland, currently a junior at Arizona State University. I'm a sustainability major in the WP Carey School of Business. I chose this topic because it personally affects me directly every day. I commute to campus for classes, practice, and other commitments, and so I'm driving to and from campus multiple times a day, and I'm always in traffic. And so I know how bad it can be. A little bit about our group is that there's 4 of us: Brian, Nicholas, Robert, myself. We are all located somewhere in Tempe, I believe, but due to commitments and certain locations, we will all be working on this project online and from our computers. We currently do not have a team name. It's going to be something about traffic congestion. And essentially, as a whole, we all picked this topic because in some shape, way, or form, we like the topic, it affects us, and we want to help resolve and mitigate the problem. That is all. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Robert Maris. I'm a junior here at ASU. I'm an engineering management major as well. I chose this topic because as a society, we have grown dependent on transportation and have exploited this technology. My strategy as a group is also to continuously update each other with mobile phones, Google Drive, and email, and to have a schedule that we can maintain a track of. The purpose of us as a team, the Rush Hour Group, is to find a sustainable solution to the wicked problem of traffic congestion in Phoenix.
The most obvious impact of traffic congestion are the massive lines of cars we see during rush hour. These times result in massive delays in everyone's schedule, making us late for work, school, family and friend time, etc. There is also the fact that we have to plan for these blockages, taking more time away from our free and spare time. This congestion can also affect emergency vehicles' paths, forcing them to go far out of their ways to avoid the traffic. Lastly, congestion leads to a lot of road rage, which can be dangerous for everyone involved, and sometimes leads to accidents.
Hi everyone, I'm Brian Hageman. My major is in business sustainability at WP Carey at Arizona State University. I'm in my junior year. I agree with our group on the team strategy and team purposes. And what I'd like to talk about a little is all the characteristics of our wicked problems that we've been studying in class this last couple weeks. The first characteristic of a wicked problem is the vague problem definition. And yeah, it's hard to define a problem when there's so many aspects of the problem. It ends up being what's called as a vague problem definition. Also that the solutions are undefined. We're not only vague, but we're undefined. But these types of wicked problems are so big that they need a lot of research to come up with a conclusion. There's no endpoint in a wicked problem. We know that whatever solution we come up with, it's going to continue to keep going for many years, many generations to come. Also, besides no endpoint, there's any solution that is implemented is irreversible. Let's say we're going to plan out some new freeways in Phoenix, and once we decided to start construction and build it, it's irreversible. It's going to be there forever, and you can't really go in and tear down a freeway just because you decided it wasn't the thing to do. Each problem is unique. Traffic problems around the world are different. I've been all over the world, seen all kinds of traffic. I think the worst I've ever seen is in India, in Mumbai, what used to be called Bombay. In Mumbai, they have terrible traffic problems, and they went through a series of building these what's called flyovers at traffic intersections. They would build an over ramp over the intersection for one lane, and on the other, having these cloverleaf designs, and try to get the traffic uncongested through these flyovers and cloverleafs. And it really didn't help a lot. It's still a big mess. If you ever go to Bombay or Mumbai in India, you'll see that the traffic there is still unbearable. When we do the same thing here in Arizona, we're going to need to realize that whatever we do is going to be there for quite a while. The urgency of a problem is a tough issue to deal with. The urgency basically is a psychological issue that we all feel urgency in completing a decision and implementing it when at the same time this urgency can get in the way because it's not allowing us to do all the proper research and study on a problem before making a decision. Thank you, and again, this is Brian Hageman. I look forward to the rest of the class. Hi, everyone. In conclusion to our PowerPoint presentation and video that we presented, we've learned how to communicate within our group, and that's using via texts, a lot of texts, emails, and our Canvas collaborators page is coming along real well. The group now understands the wicked problems, six characteristics, making traditional approaches difficult and hard to implement, the solutions, and we're all ready for the next assignment next week. Thank you very much, and we'll see you later.